Hey everybody, it's Dennis with Dennis Hardwood Floors again. I told you when I got everything going good, I'd call you back. Last video I posted, I told you, I was tearing out the plywood and, prepping it, getting it ready to the tile plywood and getting it ready to install the Brazilian cherry. There's the wood, the new wood that we're going to be installing. And there's the old little dusty in here because, like I said, whoever installed the plywood, they had nails and staples. Was no need for me to videotape that and let y'all see that, but it would have just took. It took too long. You know what I mean? But I had to cut everything in small squares just to get the wood out because there were so many screws and staples in it. Overkill, if you would. Anyway, there's where your stair step is. I told you I'd let you know about that. Basically, you cut out the wood in certain sections so you can lock them back in with the new wood, and that way it gives it the appearance that it was all installed at the same time once it's sanded. All of it's the same wood, so they'll lock in right by themselves together. 4-inch Brazilian cherry. That was another task right here at hand. We had to cut because they're keeping the tile in the bathroom. And like I said, I'm going to show you, you're going to have mess. You can't help it. I mean, you can wrap and do anything you want to. But when it comes down to it all, you're going to have a mess. And I mean, one bathroom, they're going to have a cleaning crew come in after I'm finished anyway and clean up. Laundry room, you see I cut the tile down the line. This one was a little bit easier down the grout. So it wasn't, this one here, had to cut the tile itself, which is a little bit tougher. You got to have the right tools for that. Saws, different types of saw blades to cut through it, and whatnot. Took out the first layer, this where they cut it off, so that way I could start locking them in. And I'm gonna rack out and nail up all the way up to this doorway. I mean, to this wall right here where the island sticks out. When I'm done with that, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna come back over here. And I'm gonna start right here off of the first board here. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna run me a straight line, and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna nail it in to line it up. Of course, you need to do some measurements, and you make sure that you're getting it the same distance. So everything when it comes out of this wall, the next board will line up all the way down straight. You ain't got no crazy gap. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna clean up, get this stuff right. I'm gonna get all the whatever screws, nails left in the floor. I'm gonna screw them down and nail them in and get rid of them. Then I'm going to clean it all up, and then I'm going to start laying that 15 weight felt paper. Same kind of stuff they use on a roof. My opinion is still the best product out there for a floor. Protects the moisture. It's pretty reasonable in cost. And, 18 bucks a roll. Covers about 432 square feet, actually. And, but anyway, I'm gonna get going, get everything cleaned up like I need, and prep this baby up, and then I'm gonna start racking out. I'll show you a little more rack out in case you want to see how I do it, and then also I'll show you a little nailing up. And then when I'm done nailing everything up completely, I'll show you the finished product, and then we'll sand a few spots, show some samples of how colors can be done to it. A lot of people go with natural. This is what this is, a natural finish on it. Brazilian cherry has its own oils in it, grows that way, from what I understand. Anyway, because of that, if you'll notice, it's a heavier wood. It's a beautiful wood. It's got a lot of different minerals and grains in it. And this is a clear grade, and it still has a lot of minerals and grains in it. Anyway, that's pretty much it, in a nutshell. I'll get back with you again, and I hope y'all guys, maybe this will be kind of help you out a little bit on how to really go about certain things. And maybe on the next video when I'm installing, I'll get in a little bit more detail on how that's done. Basically, this was a demolition, so you can take it like with a grain of salt. It's pretty much it's a time-consuming situation. All right, but once it's all done, get all this trash out, you're home free. All you gotta do is install the wood. All right. Hope this helps you guys, and I appreciate you looking and watching the video. Peace out. Dennis Hardwood. Bye.